Okay, Araya. All right, so our new story this week. Can you read the title for the day? What's the new story? What is it? Wills, because we've been working on the word will. So wills.
Will's paint.
Paint or wills?
Paint.
Pet. Say it again.
Will's pet.
Will's pet. Let's go ahead and look through our book and see what's going on. What do you think's going on here? If our title is Will's pet, what do you think we're going to find in this story?
A pet.
Some pets. Who do you think Will is in this story? Do you notice anything different about this story? Where do you think he is?
He's at his grandma.
You think that's Grandma because she's in a wheelchair? Maybe. Do you think this is a fiction story or a true story or a nonfiction? What do you think?
Non-fiction.
And what tells you this is nonfiction?
Because
Or what tells you that this is actually fiction, right? Why do we think it's fiction?
fiction.
Well, I see that you're looking here to see fiction, but what is the clue here that this is fiction?
Because the animal.
A giraffe doesn't lay in a bed, right? Do animals wear clothes?
Yeah.
No, so we know this story is not true. It's a fiction story. Let's go ahead and keep going through. Oh, what's going on right there?
A hippo's in a bathtub.
A hippo's in a bathtub. Do you normally see that, hippos in bathtubs in your house?
No.
No. That looks a little silly. So, if it's Will's pets, do you think that's one of his pets?
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to be a story about a boy who's got some wild pets? I think it might be.
I will see more.
What do you predict is going to happen?
A pig.
A pig eating dinner with What do you predict is going to happen in this story?
What does that mean?
Well, answer my question first. What do you predict is going to happen in this story?
Animal.
You know it's going to be about animals, but what do you see happening here? Does this look more like a real kind of pet? What kind of pet is that?
A dog.
A dog. So I have a feeling he might be dreaming about these other pets, or maybe he tried them out. But at the end, he's thinking, I'd be a lot safer with a dog, don't you think?
Yeah. Or a cat.
Or a cat. All right, I want to go back and look at some words that I think might trick us a little bit. How about this word right here?
Giraffe.
Giraffe. How did you know that word was giraffe?
I looked in the picture.
You used the picture and you got your mouth ready with the G, didn't you? Good. I think everything else on there we're going to know. How about this one?
Hippo.
Hippo, and there he is. How about this one? Can your picture help you with this one? What's on Mom's lap?
Turtle?
Turtle. Does that word look
Oh,
like
a porcupine.
porcupine? Can you sit all the way on your
I
bottom?
thought it was a turtle at first.
Well, but there's no way it could be turtle, because what would turtle start with? What letter makes a T? Good.
The pig.
And we know the word pig. We're good at that. How about this word right here? That TH is kind of giving us a hard time. What sound does that TH make?
The organ.
No. What sound does that TH make?
But I say it.
I know, because you're missing your front teeth, so it makes it a little bit harder. So will, do you know what that word is? Thought. Will thought about it. That's the word thought. That word's hard to sound out. We're not going to try to sound that one out. And then I think we're all set. Let's see if we're right. Let's see if these are really all Will's pets. And at the end, if he's thinking about getting a dog, okay? All right, so here you go. It's all yours.
Will's can I have a pet? Of course, Will, Mom said. Yes, you can. What kind of pet would you like?
All right, I like the way you looked at the word what, and you were looking at Mrs. Sherman to help you, but we talked about this, right? You have all the tools you need to figure that word out, and you did it all on your own, so that was great. And you said, can I have a pet? And you said, Mom said, of course, Will. Does that word say of course? What would, can I have a pet blank? Well, what would make sense there? Can I have a pet? Asked. Well, would that make sense there? Asked. Does that look right? All right, let's keep going. Sit on up, Araya. Here we go. Keep going.
That would make sense.
That would make sense. But what you used would make sense too. You said, can I have a pet? Of course, well, Mom said, but you didn't stop after that period like we talked about. You just moved right on to the next part, so it made sense to you, but that's not exactly what was written. So we need to remember after these periods, we're gonna stop and then start again. All right, keep going, you're doing great.
Well,
That's a word we talked about in the beginning that I thought was going to give us a hard time. No, not will. I know we know the word will.
Mrs. Wagner, Mrs. Whale is waiting
Thought.
for you in Mrs. Dyer's
Will,
room.
thought.
Thank you.
about it. I would like a giraffe. Oh.
Good.
He said, Mom.
Araya, sit on up. We're not done. Mom, that GH, what sound does that GH sometimes make? Do you hear the G? Not normally, right? Mom, you had it right. Mom laughed. Mom laughed. That GH is not going to go G, like we're wanting to do. Mom laughed. Does she look like she's laughing?
No.
No, she looks like she just had a smile, so that picture didn't help us much. All right, Mom laughed.
A giraffe will not fit in a bed.
No, it wouldn't.
See?
Yep, doesn't fit.
Its feet moves off.
Mm-hmm.
And its head
Okay.
is open.
Here we go.
How about a hippo? Will said. Dad said a hippo will. Hog all the room in the tub.
He
does.
sure does hog all the room in that tub.
How about a horse or a porcupine?
How about a porcupine?
Said Will.
What said? Does that look like the word said? What is he doing? How about a porcupine? What's the clue there? What's at the end of that?
Asked.
Ask. Is that a question mark at the end of that sentence? That's a clue that he asked. Asked Will. He's asking Mom and Dad.
How about a porcupine? Asked Will. Mom smiled. You can't.
You were right.
Pet a porcupine.
You can't pet a porcupine. You are gonna hurt your hands.
How about how Will ask can you Will ask can go?
Can Ugg eat? Would that make sense? Number one, what word is that?
I get a pig.
These are words we know. Can I get a pig? You know what, Araya? We're going to stop right here because we're running out of time. We'll ask, can I get a pig? So he's thinking of all these different animals that maybe he can get. It looks like here he's sitting here talking to Mom and Dad about it. And I think we're right. At the end, he's like, you know what? I'm better off with a dog. What about a dog, he asks, right? That makes a lot more sense. So we're going to stop our story right here for today. We got through most of it and you did really good. And I really like the way you went back and you were using your sounds. You were using your pictures. And when things weren't making sense, you were stopping yourself and saying, I need to look at that some more, right? So you did a really nice job today.